Oh, do you know? Oh, it's a bit wibbly wobbly, isn't it? Let me try to get this right. He sneaked in a bit early there, you see. Hello. I'm going to put... Oh, because that one's not on over there. Hang on. So, what a day, mate. What a day. I thought I'd up the educational content a little. So I might start a word of the day. Oh, what's that there? Oh, got pixie dust. Right. So let's ding the demons downstairs first. I don't know what's wrong today. Do you know, what is that there? Oh, what is it? Is it? Does it? Oh, it's the light. Oh, is it reflection? Oh well, free special effects then. Okay. Okay, let's just ding the demons downstairs. Because that's where they live. Well, some of them. We've got some who live upstairs too. We've got some who live next door. Shut up, Edward. Get on with the thing. Come on. Sanctuary, how's your station? Why do you never get back to me? Do you want me to come and visit you again? I will. I'll camp outside. I'll move up to Worcester and camp outside in a tent. Don't ignore me, Sanctuary. You owe me money, Sanctuary. Where is it? I keep doing that. Okay. No, that's rude. I can't say that. Okay, just anyone who does their business under the table, be gone. To create a clean, clear space for pure white spirit light to come in and bless us with information which can help us get the most painless, seamless route to our higher self as PDF and Q as possible. But we've got a stinky stick. I don't know if you can see that. No expense spared. Don't remember that one. What's this then? If you want to listen along at home, I've got Olivia Newton-John's physical album on. It's the it's one with the red on it. It says digitally remastered. It's a bit of a. I used to listen to somebody used to have a little beatbox, little boogie box. So I used to. Oh, this is gosh, the late 70s. And when we used to play rugby matches with other boarding schools, Olivia Newton-John was this was a hot album at the time. So it's just little memories. I don't know, I'm just listening to old albums. Anyway, there you go. Sounds a bit music tonight, this one. So I didn't get around to doing a daily for today because I just have a shatter today. Alright. I was going to turn the messages off so I can focus. I'll turn them back on towards the end though, and I'll catch up with them all then, okay? Okay, actually these were good to go. I don't know why I shuffled them again. But I didn't bring the pendulum in, so yeah, there we go. Okay, I don't know what that is though. Looks like when you're stuck in a cave, doesn't it? What is it? Ooh, looks like an ABBA video, isn't it? What is it? Oh well, let's just enjoy it for what it is. Okay. We've got the 7 of Cups anyway. I'll hold them up at the end. Hey. No. We've got the excuse me, I just breathed another one. We've got the Ace of Swords out, so hey. I'm going to do a 3-deck thingy tonight. That'll work quite nicely. Okay. That didn't work, did it? Let's go round again. You know when you're familiar with the word, but then you sort of you forget it's the core of its meaning, the precision of its meaning, and you have to go back and look it up again. All right. Let's take that one out, because that's honestly truth, clarity. And it's the Hierophant, them upstairs, Ah. So that could be quite interesting. Oh, she's gone off. This side's a bit off. Yeah. Oh, she's stopped completely now. Okay, that's enough. It's just nice to have something to get the this bloody thing. Let's get the cards up. Oh, I know. Let's get this is the Montezuma's message, whatever it's called. I was organised earlier on, but then something happened. Here we go. The book's there. Where's the book? bashing each other around downstairs again, aren't they? Ugh. Okay. They're down to about 3 arguments a day now. It's quite nice for me. Whatever that is, I'll look it up in a minute. This is a lovely, I'll just give you a quick flick through. It's the, I was thinking of Montezuma's message, but we've got lots of new fancy cards in it, which I'm just learning at the moment. All right. There you go, that's quite a nice one, isn't it? It's a fish, is it? It's quite a bit of a groovy disco one, isn't it? Anyway, we're sure we'll get round to them at some point. This one's like Space Invaders, isn't it? How lovely. Yeah. If you run out of greetings cards, you can just put stickers on the back and put them through the post. We got one. Yeah. Right. No, I was just trying to think. The word onomatopoeia came up today. And I thought, onomatopoeia. I know what that means. And I thought, it might be somebody who's too embarrassed to go back to a yoga class. But it doesn't mean that, does it? It means, it's a word that sounds like its meaning, I think, onomatopoeia. It's not somebody whose bladder couldn't cope with the yoga. Someone who lost bladder control in a yoga class. It's hissing, you know, it's that kind of a thing. It's not where my mind went. Anyway, somebody with a soaking wet leotard. So centre. Oh, I wish they'd make these easy. It's all in Mexican. Anyway. Oh, perhaps we'll come back to that. I'll do this. I'll do it at the end. Let's get these out, shall we? No, we'll do that first. Don't be sloppy. Just I can't see. Do some work. Centro? Where is it? Don't do this to me. Oh. Where is it? Maybe we won't have it today. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. I don't know. Where's it going? Oh, don't do this. The numbers. Alright. Alright, hang about. 1, 2, 9. Alright. Oh, what's the number 5? Oh. Centre. Okay. I found it. Cool. Panic over. I'll go back to sleep now. So, the current energy, Sagittarius, is the 7 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So that cuts in that one. Okay. That means immediately that means the 7 of Cups, you can't make your mind up. It might be a little bit foggy. The word there is debauch. No, I don't think it's a little unfair, isn't it? Not the weekend yet. But it's almost like somebody's hounding you to make a decision. And someone's trying to rush you into a decision there. So let's get the other clarifiers. I keep coming back to this deck. This is the tarot for all ages. Oh, this is the Thoth deck. And then the other one is the the Jungian tarot. There's a lovely lady called Masoreed's Tarot who uses this. It's a wonderful reader. Check her out. Right. Oh, I need some druid juice, don't I? We'll do that in a minute. Nine of Cups. Eight of Swords. Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Eight of Swords. What on earth is going on there? Seven of Cups and Knight of Wands. Disruptive influence to unclear choices. So, yeah, it's like somebody's trying to pressure you into something. And then we've got the Knight of Cups with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is quite an arrogant, can be quite an arrogant card, can't it? I'm just feeling gaslit there, gaslighting. Don't sign a damn thing. I didn't do it. No, don't sign a damn thing. Don't sleep with anybody in the first date. Don't sign anything. I know that's difficult, but can't we go straight to the second date then? Is this our third date? No, we're just about. What? Sure, I've seen you before. We spoke online, that's one thing. We met at the supermarket too. Then you stalked me for 6 months, that's 3. So let's find out what this number 5 is all about. I better show you, haven't I? It's a white line on a grey background. What does it mean? It's called centre or centro. Alright. Through the star portal glide and soar, foundations dance at apple's core. Oh, I didn't know they were rhyming. Oh. Have to say with meaning then, don't we? Through the star portal glide and soar. Through the star portal glide and soar. Foundations dance at apple's core. Hand of man at spirit's door. That bruises the rhyme only having 3 lines, isn't it? Okay. Qualities: core purpose, central intent, foundation, place of centeredness, simplicity, acceptance of your humanness. 5 is the ray of center, the first bar. Oh, good. Okay. The foundation of humanity in the individual self. Step into the centre of your crystalline core. What do you find there? I didn't know I had one. I don't know. All right. What is your foundation, your core purpose, your central intent, your individual vision? Use this vision as an access to the truth of at your stellar core. See yourself as an ever-expanding hub of truth and light. Well, so there we go. You are the centre of your own universe. I suppose so. Remember that there is great wisdom to be found within the human form. In genuine acceptance of your humanness, find the foundation of the individual self for your expanded essence. Right. Turn inward and bring more light into your form. Discover the foundation of your sacred sense. They do slip some smut and filth in here, don't they? Wow. You're supposed to get a torch and shine it at your boat. Oh. Discover the foundation of your sacred centre. In meditation, receive the serenity of the unis. What? I don't care to say that. The unis mundi, the place of perfect centeredness. In letting go of who you think you are, you become who you actually are. Be simple, you are always sitting in the centre. Be the Zen master centred in the beginner's mind. Complicated for me, that's it. Can I pass and come back tomorrow? So, yeah, the whole thing of that is about ding, 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 isn't it? And it looks like somebody's trying to railroad you into something. So what's nice is to have that as the advice. Don't get swept. Yeah, don't get swept up in what somebody else wants you to do. Don't sign a damn thing. I feel a bit oogie about that position. Yeah. You know, don't get yourself into anything that you can't get yourself out of easily. If that is that, yeah. Get a nice jumpsuit. Oh, we've got a sale on down the road. Oh no, we've got the 7 of Cups. No, we've got the 8 of Cups. Well, it says indolence on that card. Indolence. We've got the Ace of Swords again. Truth. I was just thinking, up tip the turnip truck. Yeah. With this, I will not put no bit. That's what's coming in. So yeah, I mean, basically, you're going to find it looks like somebody's going to try and put the pressure on you, and you're going to go, "Oi, back in your box, you." Because the sword, honesty, truth, clarity, you're going to smell the bullshit coming down the road, aren't you? Are you trying to bullshit on our statues? Of course you're a magician now. Why do they keep trying? Why? Oh, that's cheered me up. I was feeling a bit like, that's just cheered me right up. Because it has been a day of people trying stuff on, you know, and you think, this mess. Oh, even better. You got the World Cup. You're gonna stop slamming the fucking doors. You'd think, wouldn't you, maybe after 10 days the Housing Association might do something. Never mind. So, Magician of the World. 3 of Pentacles. It's almost like whatever this is, you're just going to swat it off to one side. And the Three of Pentacles is about coming, bringing things together. And it's almost like you're just going to go off in a different direction. Whatever that was, it's going to be some, it's non-specific. Let's have another one of the Three of Pentacles. It's just that, you know, you might be a little bit fed up with doing stuff by yourself. So you think, well, I want to join up with somebody to do a little project here, a little project there. But whatever they're offering, it won't be that. You got the Nine of Pentacles. So whatever it is, to go from the 3 to the 9 of Pentacles, it's going to be good. And whoever this is that's trying to gaslight you, or I mean gaslighting is a strong word, but press you, they'll lose out. Because whatever it is, it's going to be good. 3 to the 9, straight up. But yeah, I mean, even though it's tiresome, people will try it on, dangle, 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 and it's a load of BS. Thank God you've got a good bullshitometer. Because this is ready to go. I mean, that magician's going to help you do a nice saggy pivot on this. And then you got the worker. It's like you're just going to shut them down. A bit like, you see Miley Cyrus singing Flowers at the Grammys. She just, I love it, because she's born the 23rd of November. She's one of us. And she just drops the microphone, she strumps off, and she goes like that with her hair at the back. I love me, my Miley. She's almost like, I saw somebody was criticising her, saying that she's copied somebody and copied this, copied that, copied that. But when you know the Sagittarius personality, well, do you know what? I can do that, and I can do that, and I can do it. I can probably do it better. So it's almost like she's checking stuff that other people have done. Going, what tick? Yeah, look how I can do it too. But it's not a copy. Actually, a lot of things that she does, she actually improves on it and goes. And the thing about Sagittarians is they'll put that extra little sort of hip flick. They've got an extra half a beat going somewhere. And there's a lot of humour in what Miley Cyrus does. And it's so. I really admire that lady, I really do. Right. That's better. So, your strength then. Oh, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Wow. That could be anything from enjoying something new. No. So, it's him. It must be him. Oh. Or you just open to it again because you've got the Page of Swords, which you can either be stalky, hacky, or it could be just information gathering to maybe, the sap is rising, isn't it? It's that time of year. Maybe you're just thinking, oh well, I'll give it a whirl. Maybe updated your online dating picture. That kind of thing, Got some new clippers. Clipped your bits. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, here we go. When does she give up? I just think the Queen of Swords in this deck looks quite sadistic. That's a sadistic psycho. But she's got her hand. Look at what her hand is. She'll have you. She will have you without blinking, that one. She's a bit like Agneta for ABBA, isn't she? You know. And when you... strange you've got these two out together. It's a bit like ABBA. I've had a bit of an ABBA afternoon. And you can see Frida's the one with the rhythm and the sort of like, she's, you know, sorry Agneta, but she can't dance. She's got no rhythm whatsoever. She misses every beat that's thrown at her. She's a bit hoofy and stomping, isn't she? This one's got a rhythm and she's dancing all the way. There's a lot of like jealous flicks. Sort of, I'm the blonde one. The camera's on me, surely. And then you got Frida just giving it some soul in there. If you watch the live ABBA videos, where there's a lot of. She must have been very unsure of herself or something, because anyway. But you can see when you watch the live stuff where you can see the chemistry going on between the people. There's one song called "If It Wasn't for the Nights." I think it was filmed after a really long flight over to Japan, and I think there was delays and the studio time was limited, and they just had to get on with it. And they've been sort of like travelling for 2 days, and Frida's, I mean, she's dancing like a drunk aunt at a wedding. And this one's going, and she keeps looking, and if you look at the band in the background, they're all looking at each other because there's obviously something gone on, and they're just like, because Frida's just twirling around, giving it some sense. Well, she's a scorpion, but she's giving it some, and the other keeps looking over them, but then she goes. It's completely not in rhythm, but you see the guy on the keyboard, they're like going. If you check, it's called "If It Wasn't for the Night," and it's like the Japanese version of it. There's another one, I can't remember what it was, but it's called Frida Hits Agneta, because obviously they were both in relationships. Well, and the blonde one, Agneta, she's flirting at Benny, the piano player, who was going out with Frida, and she notices he's grinning at her, and she just goes in the middle of a song. So if you look, Frida, I think they call it nudges rather than hits, but she goes da 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 da, and she goes straight into the chorus. La, la. So we've got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. I prefer Frida myself. So, yeah. Her voice is beautiful. Well, how do we start? Sorry. I'm likely to get sidetracked today. Oh, so we've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Right. Oh, so you might get back in the dating game. Queen of Cups, yeah, you're quite serious about that. But well, a bit like in this first position, you know, be discerning. You know, don't. Yeah, not on the first date, maybe. But I mean, there's kind of booty call websites there for whatever. When you must, I suppose. You know. But do it in the lobby. Don't let them in the house. You know. Never seen one quite like that before. But so something might come of this then. So if you've got Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, then who knows? But don't rush at it. Don't be rushed into it by anybody else. But this other being rushed into something, I didn't feel like love. Certainly did not feel like love at the beginning. You know, anything of the convivial nature. You know. So we've got the Eight of Cups again. We've got So you struggle, you daily struggle. You got the Death card, the 8 of Cups. That's something's really over. That's like douse it in petrol and sorry. Just toss a box of matches into it. That's and don't ever come back. Take that dog with you. King of Pentacles, Wolf, King of Cups, 4 of Swords. So you're happy. You're happy about it being over. I mean, really rather delighted. King of Pentacles, King of Cups. You're really happy about it being over. You know, it's bringing you relief. To just bring that to a close. So this is the struggle, closing it off. King of Pentacles, it's going to be an achievement to rid oneself of this pesky whatever it is. Do you know, I love the word pesky, and somebody said it on a live thing last night. I thought, well, it was always in something like the Scooby-Doo or something like that, those pesky kids. I love the word pesky. So you've got 2 kings out. Thinks. Yeah. That's not much of a struggle, but maybe the struggle is somebody's, you know, you're trying to walk off down the road or gallop down the road, and there's somebody clinging to your ankles going, please don't leave me. And you go, get off. I told you, get off. You know, I'm just thinking someone's being a bit clingy, you know? Maybe the person who's trying to force you into something. You can't, you know, you can't flick them off, you know. Nothing more. I don't know, somebody clinging on, going, you know, get off. No. Especially when it's your mother. So 10 of Wands. Oh, right. So this is what you've got to put down. 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups. Well, 4 of Cups is like desperation, sort of like, are we there yet? So if you're slightly desperate, you know, if you're getting a bit angsty about something, you need to do that. 10 of Wands. Just other people, well, so there's other people's ish, and you've taken on too much yourself, and you can't wait for it all to be. It's just by parking it, you're gonna get rid of the angst that comes with it, aren't you? So don't put anything else on your to-do list until you've sort of, you know, done that one. Tick 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 tick. And in true Saggy style of loving to start things, but maybe not quite seeing them, getting away with oh, new shiny thing over there, you know. If you can see things that need just finishing off, you know, maybe have a day of just bringing things to a close, so you can park them. Because if you're wondering why you haven't got the results that you wanted, make sure you finish them. Make sure you've completed the form before you send it off. It's that kind of a thing, you know. But where's my flight? Where's my air ticket? Where's my train ticket? Oh, you didn't finish the payment for it. It's like, oh, I can't go on my holidays then. No. Exactly. Here we go. Like Wheel of Fortune. Get it all ship-shape before the wheel turns again, and then actually instead of you tapping all 4 hooves, go, where it is mine, I'll pay for it. I'll pay up for that. Just get all the paperwork, get all your clerical stuff, get it all tidied up, blah, 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 blah. And then surrender it upstairs, and that will sort it out. Wheel of Fortune will sort it out. Oh, Jupiter is conjunct Uranus. When is it? I've heard 3 dates for that: the 19, the 20, 19, 20, and 21. And coming soon. It's going to be huge because Uranus is the naughty one. Like, boo! Surprise! Everything goes upside. It's like Wheel of Fortune, but on steroids. Them there steroids. And Jupiter's expansive, so it's Sagittarius, and it's going to be quite big. There's a lovely guy called rustling around, who's done he's on YouTube, rustling around. He's done a post on it. I must watch it actually after this. But Sag, as long as you're keeping your nose clean, you're going to be on top of that wheel because there's all good intentions. Yeah, as long as you're high vibing. Yeah, you've been working hard. Finishing things off. Get to those books and get it finished. And here we go. We've got the Ten of Swords. Well, the Nine of Swords is the dread of something nasty happening, being betrayed, being humiliated, somebody stabbing you in the back. At least the 10 is either it happens or you find out about it or something like that. So, well, that coupled with that means, and the 10 of Wands means you find out about it, you put it down, you deal with it all in one go. You think, oh, well, them again. Really? No, you did that before. You hurt me the first time, but I'm prepared and protected against that now. So you don't you don't get to hurt me again. Because you've actually worked hard already to take the stinger out. It's like taking the stinger out of the scorpion, isn't it? Well, you're just a little critter now, aren't you? You can't do me any damage. Coming too close, not stump on you. That's what you want. Slam it a bit harder, will you? Yeah? So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got the 8 of... Oh, we've got the 8 of Swords now. Page of Swords, 7 of 1. So what funny energy today, isn't it? This is all over the place, this baby. So we've got the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this. Can't cough it up though. The basic translation is a message about money. There's a little bit more of that. It's a little bit more exciting. It's a little bit more creative, and what that message about money could bring to you. Clarified by the 8 of Swords. Message about money that could. It could go either. It could take some pressure off. This is a bit of like the inner critic mental health card type thing. So actually, if you've been worried about money, a message could come to either add to or take away from money worries. Let's see what happens. I'm guessing it's good because it's taken a long time. And if you work on the principle that no news is good news, this is the Hanged Man. And you've been putting your faith in the universe to actually make sure that it is a good thing. So having cleared that, having cleared that and the weight of this, this feels all right. The Page of Swords. because yeah, you've been doing your homework on it. You've actually, this is coming hot on the heels of this Eight of Pentacles here, and the Wheel of Fortune in your favour. Nice one. And you put down the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Clear. Yeah, this is good news because you've done a lot of information, a lot of work on it. Excuse me. And then you're going to have. This is telling you to protect it. Seven of Wands. Well, if there's nothing worth protecting, there's nothing by what is understood there is something good is coming in because you need to protect something. Yeah? A little snake in the grass there. So that is suggested here that something good is coming in, and if otherwise you would need to protect, would you? So that suggests increase. It's a bit subtle there. So let's just get another one there. Little nice one. We've got the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Move in silence. When this comes in, don't tell anybody. It looks like there's some abundance coming, which can actually get rid of any money worries. It might be. The thing I'm getting here is you'll be able to pay off your credit cards. You know, so don't tell anybody. Yeah, you see, we started off here. Other people's like grubby fingers. But how would anybody know that your financial business? Well, first of all, don't tell anybody. But there's a lot of this around at the moment. It's almost like Sagittarius gets their news second hand. Or second, then Sagittarius isn't the first person to know their news, you know. So it's also as the check arrives in the post, there's somebody sitting by the mail table already going like that. Hang on a minute. Is that kind of grubby feeling that, you know? Let's just say you can't untell people things. And this was so don't sleep with anybody in the first date kind of a feeling. So, you know, you can't undo, you can't untell somebody. So just be sure they're the right person to tell. And don't ever feel so stuck for conversation. I don't know where this is coming from. Don't ever feel so stuck for conversation that you just tell somebody something because you want to talk and then you say a little bit too much. I know, okay, a mistake that I've made, which I'll happily share, that sometimes I've thought, well, I could really talk to somebody about that. And I've talked to somebody so far removed from the situation, thinking, well, there can't be any connection back to this. So it's almost like talking to somebody in sort of quarantine from, but it's got back. And I thought, how the hell did that, how did they, but it's happened. So just be careful who you tell what to. And oh, I better not say that. But, oh, why not? Because I have actually, in this last, I've actually fed false information to people to find out, to test little networks around me, and it's been surprising to find out where the information has landed up that I completely made up. But I thought for my own survival, I need to know who's talking to two. There's a slip. Who's talking to two? But who's talking to whom around in the space around me, because I've had my eyes open, yeah. And I thought, right. And then when you find that out, you can actually work that to your advantage should you need to. And it'll cause a few surprises when you actually work it to your own advantage. But I thought, where's the leak? Who's the rat? Bum, bum, bum. I did my homework. And I hate lies. I wouldn't normally lie. But I thought, this is either me or, when it gets to me or them, I'll do what's necessary. Because desperate measures in desperate times. And I thought, I need to know who I can rely on. So I did a little test. Well, quite a few tests, actually. And, but sometimes, I mean, just a little hint that you can almost tell the same story. You don't actually have to lie. You can tell the same story, but if you change one aspect of it and make a little note of who you told that each variety to, and you'll see which one ended up where. It's quite interesting. Save them up. And which one's quickest as well. And then which one's been changed the most as well on the way. It's fascinating. Fascinating. Anyway. So, slam it again. Arse. Don't know if you can hear that. Mongoloids now, so can you still say that or not? Is that one of those words you can't say anymore? What do you need to know that you don't know? Fool card. Nice one. For 9 of Pentacles. Fool card with the 9 of Pentacles is good. So it's almost... The door slamming started up again with the frenzy after I went to complain to the housing association. I've emailed her every other day saying, can you sort this out please? Can you sort this out please? Why does he ring my doorbell all night, every night? Right. 10 of Pentacles. Savage. What's going on? Oh God, we're going to get Lucifer again, aren't we? Hey, this is good. What do you need to know that you don't know? It's like, you know, in Toy Story, Grabber. It's almost like the grabber's going to come, and so long as you're standing there, so in the couch you're ready to get, you know, in those old banks where they used to put stuff in tubes and move it around. It's almost like you're going to get sucked up into this and deposited somewhere very nice with just what you want. You don't have to tidy up around you. You know, you and your good stuff is going, and it's ending up with the 10 of Pentacles. And you got the 2 of Pentacles. So you got the 21 of Pentacles here, which is nice. And the Chariot can suggest movement, but it also suggests, you see, you've got a white horse and a black horse there. One wants to go that way, one wants to go that way. So further down, the meaning of the Chariot is you deserve this because actually you've held 2 things that wanted to go in different. You've held it together. And the thing about a Chariot is there's not much suspension. It's a bit of a bump. You know, it's a bit like Ben-Hur. So you've done well to deal with that. And there's no going backwards as well. So once you make this move, there is no going backwards. Chariots don't go back. Well, horses don't go backwards. So there's no going back. So you know, my name's Goff and I'm off and I'm not coming back. But you've held an awful lot together. So whatever this is, this 10 of Pentacles, you damn well deserve this. So that's lovely. So you've been holding it together. Whatever you've been juggling, keeping up in the air, you've been holding it together. Now I've seen another couple of readers today. Frankie goes to tarot. Sorry, Frankie's just tarot. A beautiful lady, one of my favourite tarot readers. So look, she did one today. It's about going about the dove. 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful lady in Canada. First tarot reader I ever saw on YouTube, and I learned from her. she impressed me so much. She inspired me to get my first deck. My first, well, I got one deck, but I wanted to get a deck that I got a Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and I used to pause her videos and recreate the spread, or the cards that were coming out. So you used to have to watch this upside down to get my neck round to see what was coming out and find the card and put it down. And I actually learnt by sort of freeze framing Frankie and how, not so much, it's how she blended and interpreted, so let's say three, it's not just card by card by card, but when you get a couple together, how she blended them and stuff in the context. The lady's an absolute genius. She's Sagittarius and she's all from heart. She's an absolute diamond. That lady is worth her weight in gold. So what do you need to, so something good is coming, which then obviously backs up the goodness in that was understood. So that's a nice little pat on the back with that. And so you're going to be, this Montezuma's message thing or whatever it was at the beginning, whatever the crosswinds, you're going to be able to stay centered. So long as you stay quiet. Be discreet. Discretion here. Just be, oh God, do you know? Sorry, it's just, I'm going to put the, okay, but just be quietly magical. Because it's when you sort of, your attention's being sort of dragged from here to there, to there, to there, you actually miss what observing other people's sequences, don't you, and the patterns and stuff. So this is, yeah, just saying, don't get drawn into other people's dramas, just keep your antenna up, you know? Because this is all just distraction, it's other people's hot air. The way this card landed, I might just show you. So the way it was sitting, like that. I'm watching you. I'm gonna get you. Queen of Swords, ready to put that knife in. But you look so nice in the videos, Dancing Queen. Anyway, the last one here. The Knight of Cups. Okay. Okay. And then straight into the King of Cups. Ooh. That's a nice feeling though, isn't it? It's almost like a new lease of life, because you've got the maturity and the understanding and the knowledge and the experience of the King of Cups, but you're letting yourself have a couple of days. It's almost like going back to the days of the Knight again, because obviously the Knight grows into the King. But it's like, yeah, I'm just going to be a bit frisky over there for a couple of days, you know. It's just easing back on the reins a little bit, isn't it? Giving yourself, yeah, I'm going to have a responsibility holiday for a little bit. So, things can get altogether too serious at the palace, can't they? Oh, Empress, straight away. Yeah. That Empress is a nice balance there with the King of Cups. Empress energy. Oh, yeah. The moon. Is it a good moon or a bad moon? 8 of Cups or whatever. Whatever, you don't give a damn about it. Let's get another one. Ace of Wands. Perfect. That's the perfect way out of that. Whatever this is, whatever these distractions are and these sideshows and stuff to manoeuvre you up a dark alley with no sidelights, the secret, you know, whatever the mystery is behind it, or the hands below the table operations, you know, in the dark, in the shadows stuff. You got the 8 of Cups again. Was that the third time? It was the second or third time you got the Eight of Cups, isn't it? You're doing an awful lot of, I'm not putting up with this anymore. And this is the best position to do it because you're the King of Cups doing the Eight of Cups. And it's for the King of Cups to go and go, oh, well, there you go. You are the King of Cups. Because doing that Eight of Cups might be seen as more of the Knight than the King, but you're going to enjoy it. You think, well, do you know, I'm going to be, yeah. That's almost unpredictable behaviour from the King. It would be acceptable behaviour from the Knight. So it's almost like, you know, flick of the hip, get out, go. You're relieving yourself of your regal duties for 5 minutes. Just get off, do you know? Fuck off. I don't care. I'm king. I can do what I want. It's good to be king. Oh God, that's The History of the World Part 2. Mel Brooks. It's good to be king. And yeah, you're just gonna go. Okay. I don't know. Empress. What do you want? This is not my first time at the rodeo. Princess of where? Exactly. Who are you? What is it you are? So it's almost like you might flick a bit of attitude. And why not? Open that mouth sound. This is the one card where, do you know what? You can open your mouth and put your foot in it. Speak without thinking. Go, piss off the whole room and just go, I didn't like this room anyway. And walk off. Just park it. Move on. Slough it off. Because your Eight of Cups thing all the way around here. You know, afterwards you might need to sort of maybe have a sex change, put a big blonde wig on and go and run a donkey sanctuary into Terra del Fuego till the heat wears off. I don't know. but it'll be worth it to you because it's almost like finally telling somebody what you think of them. That's what that feels like. I've never liked you. I've suffered you all these years. That kind of feeling. Nice one. Oh, that's this thing here, isn't it? Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Putting down that, you know, it's like leaving a job, isn't it? And finally being able to, I hate that coffee machine and all you boring water cooler conversation and just like, you know, yeah. If you can't flick it off, you have to wipe it off. You know. And I'm feeling a bit sassy today, but this is a bit of a sassy reading. But whatever you do it with, I mean, I took these two cards out anyway, but you do it with the honest truth and clarity of you've got him or her on your side because you're right. Because you've been asked to put up with too much now for too long. So whatever this is, obviously this isn't everything. Before emigration, this is a nice reading though. This is a little crazy, right? You're sad, you understand, don't you? I only want one. Okay. Oh, I thought it was him again. So who's sitting on your exit? Haagenti, Queen of Pentacles. So check out Haagenti. See if the behaviour, if this bears any resemblance to the craziness that you're going through. Check out Haagenti, who is it? Queen of Pentacles. We had Queen of Pentacles. That was for the Cancer reading last night on that live thing about forgiveness. So that was more to do with Cancer, the Queen of Pentacles. So, yeah, okay. Where Pisces had rocked the Cancer's Queen of Pentacles kind of confidence. So, okay, nice. I'm going to let's do this now. Ooh, see if anybody's said anything. I better just get the charger. Give me a second. It's the wrong one, grommet. Here we go. Let's just do this. If anybody wants any cards flipped, sorry, I thought I might get through it without having to spark it up. So let's see what your lovely messages a bit, shall we? So, okay, here we go. Oh, hey. Hope to get a positive message. Yeah, me too. Was it? It is quite a positive one. I like. Yeah, Miley. Hi, Terry. Do you know what I think happened to Miley Cyrus? Is that somebody once told her she couldn't do something, or that she wasn't as good as the other girls, or something like that, and she thought, and maybe she went off and sort of licked her wounds a little bit, and she went smolder, but something lit her fire, and she's coming back to get you. I'm as good as Beyonce. And so there's a tongue-in-cheek thing. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. And she's almost like going through a bucket list of saying, I'm just as good as her, and I'm just as good as her, and I'm just as... And I think that's what this critic missed. That it's almost like the Confessions of Rashida, where she's going around everyone who's ever pissed her off in the music industry. She's right. How'd you like them apples, Mr. Goldstone? I said a couple of days ago, if you want something to happen and be done better and faster than anybody else, you dare a Sagittarius not to do it, or to do it. You go, damn me, I'll show you. Off it goes. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting with Miley Cyrus. I'm a bit of a late comer to Miley Cyrus, but that's the feeling. Don't like online dating. No, not me. Yeah. And when did you look like that? 40 years ago. It's those people. So, especially on gay dating websites, why are they holding their niece or their nephew or something? They've got their mother in the back, a picture of their mother on the wall behind them. No. Yeah. Settings, edit, crop. It's quite easy to do, isn't it? You know, they want to see you at the dentist. Oh, Terry. Oh, that's good news. Are you feeling that? Are you feeling that vibe? Yeah, it was a little disjointed, and so I struggled a little bit in that one. I thought, but then what it feels like, there's a lot of external interference in this, and that's what sort of those are the crosswinds sort of halfway through that, and then when the swords started coming in, you think, oh god, the air signs are at it again. Yeah. When will they learn? You know, put a windshield up and just go and blow yourself out over there. Bloody air signs, don't you? Hi, Royal Karma. How you doing? Well, good to see you, Terry. Something about Batman there. I don't want to say that first word. Whose reading is this? Hey, hi, how you doing? It's a Sagittarius reading. Are you Sagittarius? If not, why are you? What can see? Oh, we just lost one. There's a couple of people in. Does anybody want? If I'm going to tidy this up, does anybody want? I had a lovely surprise today. Somebody I hadn't spoken to in, well, properly for years, years and years and years. And then we had a brief conversation about 6 months ago, and then we had a really nice conversation today. It was really good to be back in touch with them. just to catch it, just like, hey, you know when you there was no reason, you just go off and do your own things, and then life happens, and it was one of those nice bumps again. So you know, it was just nice, really. So you're listening, but to me, you fool. That's it again downstairs. Do they ever stop? Is there anything that I can do for you, Royal Karma Productions? Would you like a card flip? Did some good stuff last night, actually. I don't know if you saw that. It was supposed to be about forgiveness, but it didn't end up that way. But, you know, people come together for one reason, and it all goes, just go with the flow, don't you? There's a lovely lady called Molly who comes on here, and her reading was spot on. There's some good. She's getting some good energy. I'm not going to discuss her business, but she's got some good stuff. There's beautiful. She's got somebody looking out for her. Oh, you subscribe. Oh, hello. Well, welcome. What? Is there anything that do you have a burning question about anything? So I'm just getting the cards put back together again. So if you want any cards flips, I could do you a quick doobie. Hang on, that goes that one. Okay, cool. Where are you from? Are you up late like me? Oh God, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Holy Mother of Maud Adams. Or are you somewhere more exotic than tropical London? Oops. Oh, do you know? Are you somewhere nice and warm? Nothing specific, because I like to go with the flow. Oh, you're walking your dog. Walking my dog. The coffee. Cup of coffee. How is New York now? I'm curious about my love life too. Get in the queue. I was in New York. I studied, well, I did a study exchange to, it's Kutztown, Pennsylvania. But I made a very good friend who lived on West 10th Street in Manhattan. And I engineered my timetable in Pennsylvania so that I was very busy Tuesday and Thursday, and had like a half day Wednesday. So from Thursday night to Tuesday morning or Monday night, I could go to Manhattan. So I was like, this was 1992 when the music was good. Oh, it's no secret, you know, the party fuel was good. But it was pre-Giuliani, pre the big bleaching, you know, and there were so many fantastic characters around, lots of eccentrics, just really lots of characters, and they all seem to have been sort of, I don't know, tidied up and sort of pushed out, you know. When I went back, I thought, Where's the character gone from New York? I don't know, because obviously you get New York from another country. You spend your time in Manhattan, obviously, don't you? So I don't know if they've been pushed out to the outer boroughs, the other boroughs. But Manhattan, it just felt like you gel your hands. It had all been sanitised and it had all been... There was no grist and no... You know, I never got down to St Mark's Square because obviously that was always like interesting and sort of artsy and sort of a bit boho around there. I didn't get down there. I don't know if that had a swell of interesting people, but it all just seemed as though someone who got the spray bleach out and just gone round and got rid of anything interesting, you know? Anything a bit like... I don't know if you ever heard of Club USA on a Sunday night. Just near Times Square. That was a lot of fun. It was fantastic. Anyway, so are you happy for me to pull some cards for your Royal Karma? Let's see what your love life's up to. Hello? Hello? I can't do it without your permission. Hello? Anybody else? I can't do it without you giving me the... I don't impinge on other people's energy, so I can't do it without you saying, okay. Hello? I'll finish tidying up, but if I don't hear back from you, I'm gonna have to knock it on the head because I don't go where I'm not supposed to be energy wise. So. Let's have a quick break. I hope you're there. Oh, okay. Oh, good. So, am I okay to pull cards for you? I don't intrude on energy. Just I don't intrude on energy, but if I can help, I'll help. Can you give me, just so I know if your cards come out, what sun sign are you, and do you know which decan you are? We don't need to know the dates. If you know your decan, let me know. But if not, I've got the book here. We can figure out what decan you are, because then if your specific birthday card comes out, then I'll know that it's you. Are you sad? Say you're sad. What I've realised on YouTube, there is such a lovely, supportive Sagittarius community. So you're Pisces. You're the 8 of Cups then. The 8 of Cups, King of Cups. How many times are they going to slam that door? Anyway, 8 of Cups, King of Cups, Moon card. Okay. Let's see what your secondary. Sorry, neighbours. I'm not going to take it lying down anymore. Give me 1 second. Did I scrunch my face up? Get off the heads all the time. It's very wearing. So, 8 Cups. Oh, so your major arcana is the moon, but because you have Saturn as your secondary planet, your secondary major arcana is the world card. Oh, well then he's very lucky to have you with that understanding then. So, you know, so obviously that's the priority. I don't have to rush off to bed, I've got plenty to do. So, you know, if he needs you time and care, then that's the priority. So you've got the moon card and the world card. The 8 of Cups and the King of Cups, those are your birthday cards. So, you know, going forwards. Now your constellation. Wow. It's not particularly well known. So within Pisces, it's called the Band. So each I'll link back to Sagittarius. The first decan is Lyra, the harp. Second is Aura, the altar. Third one is Draco, the dragon. So because decan is 10 days and a lunar month is 30 days, so it's each star sign or sun sign is split up into 3 decans. Pisces is split up into the Band, and then Cepheus, and then Andromeda. So you're first decan Pisces, so you're the Band. Okay. So I don't know if you want to look at things like Wikipedia, give you what it means and the history and the myths behind it, and the brightest star and how to find it and all kinds of stuff like that. So I love all this crap. I love just bringing it all together and finding out all the little nuances and stuff like that. And let's have a look, see if you've got your because if you think there are 78 cards in the tarot, an element. Then if you think about chemistry, the periodic table of elements, you start off with hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, blah, blah, blah. Number 78 is platinum. And the whole thing about tarot is is alchemy, turning tut into gold. Now, basically, if you go around all these different sort of elements, you get down here, the platinum is number 78, and that's turning all that stuff, and card number 7, or element number 79 is gold. So if you've done the 78, and you go back to the beginning again, 1, so 78 plus 1 is 79, that's gold. So you start as rubedo in the next cycle. I'm going to watch the live over and over. Well, don't watch this one over and over. Check out last night's. No wonder I'm tired. It was 4 hours worth. I don't know what happened. I started talking and all of a sudden it was over. I was like, so basically, let's have a look. Cups. Where's Cup? I better find out what Cups is. King 1. So we've got wands. We've got swords. I don't know which one's a pen. I haven't got around to putting pentacles and cups on yet. I've got wands and swords on there. So I wouldn't want to give you wrong information. So, what else can we tell you? So you're definitely the 8 of Cups, Pisces. You're definitely the King of Cups, Pisces. You're definitely the Moon. So then you're definitely the World card too. And your planet is Pisces. Oh, Neptune. You've been moved on to Neptune. Slam the door. Okay. Let's pull you some cards then, shall we? Yeah. Because I've just moved that Because I just moved the camera over. If you'll trust me, I'll let's just separate. We'll just separate the energy from the main reading. I'll get some druid juice just to freshen my hands up. It's not druid juice, it's just cheap moisturiser. makes it sound a bit more exotic, though, doesn't it? It's when people take things everything at face value. Druid juice, oh, where'd you get that from then? Oh. I'll get thrown out the magic circle if I tell you. Best not tell. Don't you know any druid? Sorry. I was making a amusing my own self tonight. Okay. I'll put you over here because otherwise it's probably a bit frightening being that close, isn't it? Let's put you there. Okay. So, love life. So, Raw Karma Productions. Raw Karma Productions. Is that a name or is that something you do, Raw Karma Productions? Right, Raw Karma. Oh, wait. Let's see what's fallen out. But there might be something that's taken a while, but you'll be celebrating because. So, on the roll. Is that Laza? Laza with a Z. Liza. You got 3 of Cups, so you got a chance to celebrate something. This isn't the reading, this is just what tipped out on the floor. It's taken a while. So anything that's taken a while that's worth it, of course you're going to celebrate. So something that's been a long time stewing, in which you've had faith or shown faith, because that's the Hierophant card. And it's almost like, you know, they've got this little garden gnomony. It's almost like you've been divining for the truth, and you know, you've got pendulums and keys and all kinds of stuff. You tried all different ways to make this work, but you've had faith in something. And anything that's happened over time, your faith has been tested. But you stuck true to it. And guess what's coming next? It's going to pay. This is the big payoff. Because you've got Justice, Libra. Because your heart is as light as a feather, so you've done it with the best of intentions. People have tried to blow you off course and sabotage, I'm guessing, but you stuck to strong good faith. Your intentions were good, and if anybody did you dirty, you sort of forgave them rather than retaliated. So you've lived clean, you've fought clean, you've done everything right. Which that feels that feels very nice. So, you know, there's a little amuse-bouche before a reading. That's. I just got a goose pimple, so yeah, this does feel good. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Let's get the first one to fall out then. Is that on some right lines? Are you waiting for something to just conclude? We've got the Emperor. Yeah. That could be because we're in Aries season. Then okay, whatever it is that you're thinking of for that, yes, it might come through soon. Before it's Aries season now. Happy birthday for February, by the way. So you might get surprisingly quick resolution. Are you expecting something imminently? Don't tell me what, but whatever it is it sort of in the finishing line? Is it close? It's been a battle, isn't it? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Ooh. But whatever it is, it's going to be very empowering, whether it's now or then. Either this move will give you your power back. But this might be tied up with that, you see, because it might happen within the move. It might be one of the removal men. Who knows? Like me. When I move from here, I'm going to change my name. There's no point in changing it before I move, because people nick my poster. People nick my mail downstairs. So I don't. I've had credit cards and stuff taken out. My name is the thieving lunch. So when I move, I'll be changing my name. But you don't do that before. Yeah, there you go. I can't move. You know, my bags are packed. I'm ready to go. You're surprised to see my suitcase at the door. Not really. I've been there a year and a half. So, you've got the Emperor, who is, you know, he's the grand fromage. You don't mess about with it. So, either within this last bit before you do move, you are going to, like, you know what? You're just going to find something for, you know, don't really, you know, just don't, just no. You know, up with this I will not put anymore. Or the move, you might already be thinking that, but the people, because you're stuck in a stew of other people's, you might not feel powerful enough to, because you're stuck in a behavioural habit with people that you don't want to be dealing with, and you've got into a behavioural habit where almost it's a bit top down from them, isn't it? Actually, if you want to do it now. To take your power back and shock them before you go. Shock them. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, why do you practice being unpredictable? And tell them what you think. Tell them. If you're going to move, tell them. There's no point in moving and then thinking, oh, do you know, I should have told them what I thought before I left. You're moving for a reason, yeah? Make it 2 reasons now, because no... Yeah. Tell them. Because look, 5 of Swords. It's a pitched battle, isn't it? Whatever this is. It's a fight. You've got a fight on your hands. Somehow. Whatever that is. You feel besieged. Yeah, stuck, besieged. Yeah? It ain't pretty. But what's coming next? This is your strength card. Out of that little cocoon does the beautiful butterfly emerge. Yeah? So by taking your power back in whatever sort of melee this is, you're going to emerge as that fantastic butterfly. This is your strength position. Yeah? And who knew? When you crawled into that little self-protective little cocoon thing, who knew that little caterpillar was going to... This is you taking your power back. Yeah? This is the physical form of you becoming the Emperor energy. Yeah? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Stunning. And you can design your own wings. You don't have to have these. We can we can pimp your wings for you. Nice. So what's coming? So like the struggle or the issue is perfect. Then if this has come, I seem to have this habit of just meeting somebody just on the crest of that wave. and it's almost like somebody just, a lot of people just want that confirmation that as that wave pulls, so and I seem to meet people that are there, and I can give them a nice, and then they just go, yeah, let's slam that wave into the beach then. That seems to be my niche in life, to sort of come along on that bit. And this feels like this with what you're saying. Thank you for the feedback, because if that's what's going on, then yeah, I've met another one just on that. I'm gonna take that. I got quite warm doing this now. Is it warm in Brooklyn? So the struggle here is, I always think, yeah, because I'm guessing you're doing this mentally, you're doing this alone, and your support is sparse, few and far between. So you've had to you're doing the job of two people, aren't you? Yeah. If you think, I always think of the Six of Pentacles as a tap. Yeah. So I was thinking this was half a card. So let's see. Let's pull another one out and see what, because the tap, the tap's either been turned on or turned off. So let's see which way the tap's going. And then if it's going the wrong way, why? And how can we turn it around the other way? I don't leave people with bad news. Ooh, Five of Cups. So you've got the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Not the best card. So what do you regret? Don't you don't have to answer this, but whatever it is that you're regretting. The Five of Cups. He's gone to the bar at a festival. He's carried 5 pints of beer to his. It's his round. He's gone to the bar. And he's stubbed his toe. He's dropped 3 cups, and he's like, oh, let me get the card show you. Where is it? Oh, I know, it's in the thing. And so, of course, when you drop something or stuff, of course you focus and think, oh, what have I lost? Bam. But how long do you spend in that feeling of loss or regret or beating yourself up for something? Some people, oh, here we go, it's at the top. I have a few, but there again. You see what I mean? So he's dropped these cups here. Now, in most pictures, whoever's in power, let's slam the door again in a minute, they wear a red cloak because that's their power. Yeah? Oh, here we go. The Magician, it's red, power, yeah? So it's people in their power. Yeah? But he's got a black cloak on, so it's almost like his cloak, it's lost its colour, it's lost its power, because he's surrendered his power to his loss. Yeah? So the loss is the biggest thing in this card. That's what's dictating the energy. So he's focusing on what he's lost here, but he's still got 2 right there. So how long are you going to focus on what you lost before you turn around and realise what you got? Yeah? Because then you think, oh, I mean, some people live in this energy. I spent a lot of time, actually, I spent a lot of time going over this card last night's live thing about forgiveness. It started off forgiveness, it wasn't much. But, excuse me. What's needed here is to transmute that energy of loss into what you still have. So, you know, negative into positive. It's turning it around and making that red again. Yeah? Because you think, oh, well, hang on a minute. Because you're looking at empty cups and spilt drinks there, but then you're looking at how things should be. That's sort of like, oh, why does this always happen to me? But that's how everything should, that's perfection. But life isn't perfect. So you think, well, do you know what? I've still got the cups. I've only spilt the drink. So I'll just go back over the bridge, go to the bar, fill them up again, and back on my way again. Oh, I don't have to live like that. This is just a little, it'll turn into like a 15-minute detour if I turn it around in my head. I don't have to live like that. Yeah? But I'm just saying, so the issue is, see, what might have been blocking your tap from being turned on is hanging on to some regrets. You know, this sort of spilt drink thing, and letting the snakes come in and drink before. Whilst you're looking at that, somebody comes on and nicks the other two. So long as you, I'm just saying, this is what's coming. So long as you're on top of this, and you're clearing this off your runway, so the next plane can come in. You know, it's worth having a little look back to make sure you. This is red again, not black. You've taken your power back from the loss. Yeah. So you're in charge of your emotions, not something, and not an accident. This is like an accident. Something you couldn't control is controlling you. Yeah? No, it's not your energy. Yeah. I hope that makes sense somewhere. But let's show you the Eight of Cups, you see, because that's another big cloaky card, you know, big swooshy. Here you go. This is your birthday card. Yeah. The Eight of Cups. Now what you've done here is you've invested emotionally in something. And you've got to get from the 1 to the 10. But you're stuck at 8. And all of a sudden you're like, la 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 la, swimming through these cups. And you got to 8. It's like, and it's like become treacle, and you can't swim through that. And you're thinking, and you're wondering, shall I sacrifice this? What I've invested, the emotional investment in this particular cycle, because I don't think I can get to 10. So shall I just turn around and go back and try a different emotion, the cups routine? Because I'd rather just do a scorched earth policy and start again, have a reset, which is why he's turned his back on it. Yeah, and that's your feeling. And this is your birthday card, so either you're very good at this feeling or you're not very good at this feeling of, you know, when you're not winning. I always say when you're not winning at Monopoly, and the board's overhanging the table, and you just landed on someone's hotel on unexpected, and you think with the whole thing, you know, that's the Eight of Cups feeling. Because what you've done is you've taken all your cups for some reason down to the seaside. So I'm guessing that's your place. You know, you've taken this emotional problem and sat there with a lovely view. You're going for a day out, and you think, okay, I've got to try and fall in love. So I'll take it to a place I'll take the issue to a place that I love, and try and fuse the two things and fall in love with the situation all over again. And you can see here, you obviously went there early in the morning for a nice sunny day at the beach, and now it's night time. You can see by the sky. So you've invested a lot of time in this to now turn it around. It doesn't say whether you're going to turn your back on it or not. It's just that you feel like you're at that point of turning your back on it, and you're taking your wand, your energy, and your power. You could go either way on this, and that's how you're feeling. Yeah? Okay. So we're on a level here, yeah? Cool. But I'm just saying that's your birthday card. I just wanted to compare that with the Five of Cups. About a black cloak and a red cloak, and yeah, it's like the backstory. Then cool. Then you've obviously done that. You've gone snip, 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 and think, I know, I invested in it. I chose to invest in it. It hasn't worked out, but you know what? I'm going to cut that off because I'd rather start again somewhere. You know, so you've obviously made that decision. Okay, cool. Well, that's your birthday card. As a Pisces, that's your strong suit. So let's have another one here, because that might have been hampering it, but let's see what's going on with it. Yeah? Cool. And so my style of doing this is, I don't need to know that much information. I like to give people questions they ask themselves. You don't have to give me, you don't need to give me any information, but it's nice to know that we're going on the right lines. If you see what I mean, that yeah, that's, without telling me what it is, that's your private business, and it's, yeah, not to put it all over the internet, but yeah, that's where I'm at. it helps to. Oh. Capricorn. Did you get rid of somebody who was a bad influence? Who? It's almost like two. Thank you. It's almost like two people. It's almost like a couple who start partying, and then they libate a little bit too much, and then the libation becomes a problem. It's almost like a third person in the relationship, so there are now three people, and then one person goes, come on, we need to pull back from this. And I'm not going so teetotal, so one actually goes back within the thing, and the other one goes, no, I need another drink. So it's almost like one person goes speeding, and just because somebody they floor it and go off and heading into alcoholism, whilst the other person goes back to, you know, maybe a bottle of wine a week, and maybe one at the weekend, you know. That's not too much, is it? But the person who's speeding down the highway to alcoholism starts criticising the one who's reining it back in. So that's the temptation, the bad influence. Okay, oh, you've changed. I don't like you anymore. You're not as nice as you used to be. And all that pressure comes on to be led astray. Obviously, I'm not talking about, that's just the example there. But basically, this is the devil card. It's about temptation. Somebody wanting to keep you in a previous cycle when you want to better yourself, and they're going, oh, who do you think you are? Who do you fancy? You know. So I think in America you call it crabs in a barrel. One crab wants to get them get out, and the other one's pull them back down. In Britain we call it tall poppy syndrome. So you know, you grow a plant just to hack it off just when it looks pretty. So I don't know if you got rid of somebody like that from your life, who, in that respect, they would have weaponized your hopes, your fears, your dreams. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling, because this is the issue, and they try to restrict you. This tap. So this is the person. I don't know if they're Capricorn or not, but that's what they've been doing. They've been trying to. They might even. You know, you can mess people's life up in so many ways. You can put their name down on 100 different websites, and so they get all this junk mail from anything from adult diapers right the way through to holidays and crypto trading, and all of a sudden you get 1,000 emails a day, none of which you want. Yeah. Oh, they were Sagittarius. Ooh, a low vibing Sag, not pretty. I can only apologise on behalf of the Sagittarius community. We'll find out who they are and we'll kick them out. This is brilliant. You are the Eight of Cups. You've had the Five of Cups. This is going to put you in the Ten of Cups. That's your happiness. I don't know if you can see. Whenever I'm on the right lines, my grandmother, she strokes my arm, the hairs on my arm, I get goosebumps with the hair. You are the Eight of Cups, but you've been feeling like demoted down to the Five of Cups, if you see what I mean. But you know, I read out the 3 decans of Pisces, the 8, the 9, the 10 of Cups. Actually, my grandmother's the 10 of Cups. Her card came. Isn't that weird? Her card came out. Sorry, you get these weird synchronicities, but you're going to feel like the Ten of Cups. Yeah. And there's a weird thing here. But can you see that? It's almost like you'll get this connection with somebody. So you might meet. You asked about love. The Ten of Cups is happiness, the ultimate happiness. This is being in love with somebody, so you might make this connection. So you might need to do a bit of a sloughing off of energy or anything like that from this low vibing Sag. Have you just got goosebumps? Have you? Seriously? But that's where you're heading. That's where you're heading because we've explored this position a bit better. That's where you're heading. Because look, yeah, someone's going to find you attractive, taking your power back, and without obviously picking up on a couple of things you said. If you're playing two roles rather than one, and your dedication to family, that's going to be, I think that might be seen as very, very beautiful and loyal and a really beautiful thing. And yeah, that's you. It's a shame they gave that to Scorpio, isn't it? The butterfly. But they've got to have something pretty, haven't they? So, but there you go. Well, good for you. But we wear many different hats in life, yeah? You don't need to take your role back as a mother. I think you've got that. I'm thinking mother, sorry. You're doing that very, very well. This is as a lady who has her own needs, who needs to. You don't just need to be the world's best mother, you know. Don't forget about you here. Yeah. This is almost saying, hang up the April. Hey, the April. Well, that's Emperor season. Aries. Hang up the April. In May, then, who knows? Hang up the apron. Treat yourself to a nice new outfit and go out to the theatre or for a couple of drinks with a friend or something. Yeah. Best mother in the world, tick. But I mean, I'm 52. I know that I looked after my mother for 12 years after my father died, and I just got lost in that. I lost my 40s to supporting a mother the other end of the country, so my sisters could carry on, because I couldn't work through illness, so they could carry on their career. And I got dumped by the whole lot of them. They all walked away from me. So what the hell did I do? I lost my 40s. I gave up quite a lot of my private life, my love life, to support family. And then no one knows why. So you still can. I'm just going, sexy mother. you can be a mother and have a love life. It's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So look after your interests and your needs is what I'm saying. It's time, because they're not babies anymore, are they? And if you've been in dry dock for a while, and I'm not saying you have been, but I have been actually. First of all, you've got to get past that. Oh, what are they looking at me? How do people date anymore? You know, because everything seems to be online or something like that. Well, that's great. Then the 16 can babysit the 14-year-old. whilst you go out for a quick vodka then, can't you? You know, and she'd start, because, you know, the nice weather's coming. So even, I mean, I don't know, if go to a gym and, you know, I know nothing about your life, but, you know, so actually you feel that nice sort of, get back into those things for the summer and look good for the summer. I mean, I don't know anything about your life, but I think this summer is going to be a good time for you just to get your mojo back and actually start feeling, get that sort of, yeah, I can turn a head or two. Because you have to get a dating confidence back. And then when it comes to it, you need your sexual confidence. There's an awful lot about sexual confidence. So there might be some videos on sexual confidence and dating confidence. Because you might have run the gauntlet of dating confidence. It gets to that, and you think, oh my God. And you could just panic and run, you know, grab your big coat and run out. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, I know this sounds silly. Why don't you paint a picture of the kind of butterfly you would, I mean, you know, just draw it out, just doodle it. The kind of butterfly you'd want to be. Or just look at all the different things of butterflies, or even birds, anything with a wing that, you know, that you can get up in the air with, rise above, you know. What kind of butterfly, what, I was going to say what brand of butterfly, you know, what species, you know, you know, because we've got the cabbage white and the monarchs and then this, that, and the other, but what colour would you want to be? And, you know, I mean, there are hundreds of different varieties. There's variety, that's it. Which kind of butterfly do you like? Then if you've got a garden or something, find out what attracts them. Because actually butterflies are actually struggling, aren't they, in cities? And if you're in Brooklyn, to see if you can get like a plant that attracts butterflies. So you actually attract them in for the summer. You could probably get some coming on if you've got a garden or something. Put some, I can't remember. There's a purple one that they love. Anyway, see what I mean? You can actually bring butterflies into your life. And every time you see that, you think, yeah, that was me. Done that. And just by looking, you know, inviting, anyway. So, cool. That's the one that needed the work on it. Yeah. I picked up the Ten of Cups again. My hair's got like, it goes like Bette Midler's in the 80s, you know, like mousse abuse. Oh, Ace of Cups. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie Thoroughly Modern Millie? Where she starts off, she's got sort of big English boots on, sort of she looks like that nanny, Mary Poppins type thing. And she's got a hat, a bonnet, and she sees all these sort of jazz ladies with like bodices and beads on, and sort of like a nice cut bob, and and it was all about toss your cares and curls away, and raise your skirts, and sort of it's all that sort of freedom, sexual liberation and freedom of the 20s and what have you, like that. If you watch Thoroughly Modern Millie, the beginning, the opening sequence of that, the title sequence, it's all about that was then, this is now, moving on. So here, you've gone from the Ten of Cups straight into the Ace of Cups. So it's almost like you need to fill up your tank just to prove, well, actually, I filled it up, but I don't need that tank anymore. I'm going to get it. It's like going to get your hair cut, get your nails done, you know, jungle red. You know? Just a bit of a do-over for the summer, you know? Doesn't have to cost much. Oh, I've got a first time round on it. The Four of Cups is going to bring you peace. It's going to, you think, yeah. I always thought, I don't remember where it was. And also, I'll probably struggle with the accent, but I remember something. It was when I was studying in America. I heard something. Take care of you. You take care of you. And it's like, yeah, take care of you. It just sounded odd because it was in sort of like a New York accent, and in Britain you say, "Oh, take care of yourself. Yeah, take good care of yourself." It's like take care of you. There you go. This is it. This is pampering. Yeah. This is absolutely. Thank you for the word pampering. It's time for you to do you. And look what happens. The Queen of Wands. She's the kind of person. She's Jessica Rabbit. It's like, well, hello, and it'll give you the, yeah. And then wow, on top of that, Queen of Cups. That's the Queen of Self-Love. Wow. And you're the King of Cups. Queen of Cups. Nice. Okay, so that's the first time round. Let's plan for that. Oh, this is lovely. Thanks for coming on. I love this. Ooh, what a treat. This feels really worthwhile. I've been really fortunate with the people that I've bumped into with readings. And I know, I mean, whilst I'm just shuffling you in here, as you said to me, let me just get rid of any squatters. People go, oh, woo, tarot cards, tools of the devil. No, they're not. They're hundreds of years worth of human history in pictorial format, you know, with Jewish symbols and Asian symbols and Middle Eastern stuff and pasty white Anglo-Saxon people. But it's something that survived, you know. And it's true, so long as people don't abuse the message, which obviously people can do. What it is, it's a tableau, it's a pictorial expression of the energies at work in your life. And if you think we are a total sum of our past, the person that we are today. So if you have a smile on your face today, on balance, the total sum of your past has to be up, doesn't it? If you're smiling right now. You see what I mean? I feel like I've known you for many years. Oh, bless. Well, that'd be a curse, wouldn't it? You haven't got rid of me yet, then. Oh, wait. What's your name? Here you are. 10 of Cups. There you go. That's you moving. That's you moving out. I get my kids and I get out of here. Was it Gypsy? You ever seen Gypsy? I'm going to take... King of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Good. See, I did a thing the other day about people keep coming in saying, "Are you gay? What's your view on Gaza? What's your view on Jerusalem?" Okay, none of your business. Just because I'm on it doesn't mean I've got to explain myself to you. And people think they can. It's like a window to yourself. No, I'm trying to do something good for them, but you do make yourself a target doing stuff like this. And it's like, what's your view on religion? I don't know. What's yours? You with no name and no picture. You know. Okay. So what we'll do after this, we'll find out. Because this not so much a love reading, it's how to create your opportunity for love. This seems to be. It's how to prepare for love. Because it's there, Ace of Cups. Yeah? Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. So what does it say? This pampering is going to make you Jessica Rabbit and You know, it's going to be fun. You go have a fun Sunday. No? Hi Jaden, I'm just doing. If you want to wait, I can do some cards afterwards. I'm just doing a lovely one here for somebody. But welcome. What was I saying? I've forgotten now. Oh yes. I don't like organised religion. You know, I think too many hypocrites in organised religion. And I'm Sagittarius, I don't really fit into box. And I've got an Aquarius moon in the North Node, so I really don't fit into. I'd like to be over here, you know. I'll stand outside and I'll look through the window. What is WAP? I don't understand it. What is WAP? Can you explain that to Jay? I don't understand. And who's to say anybody's right? Who knows who's right until we get there? And yeah, there might be somebody with a clip. You know, when we all die, there might be somebody with a clipboard. Sorry, you joined the wrong club. The Jews got it right, or the Muslims got it right. Maybe next time you. Well, who's to say that? Not, I mean, everybody's right. All these wars over one person or one idea being right. Well, why can't we all be right? I don't know. But but I have more of a modular approach to religion. I like that bit about that one. I like that bit about another one. So I sort of forged my own, and I do it privately, and it's my business. And I don't need to go to a curtain every Sunday to say, please forgive me for my impure thoughts and all the other sins I may have forgotten. This is the big Catholic cop-out. No, please forgive me for my impure thoughts and all the ones I'm too embarrassed to tell you about. Father. All the ones anybody with a listening device could record and blackmail me with. You know what I mean? It's just too hypocritical. No. But also with that sort of confession thing, you must, as a priest, you must sit and think, oh, you asked for that last week and the week before. Why do you try to stop doing it? You know, don't come here every week asking for forgiveness for it. Stop doing it. I'm sick of hearing it. Don't think you can come here and sort of, you know, I'll wash it off you every week. Stop doing it. Why are you not learning your lesson? Why are you not changing it? If you know it's a sin, why you do it from, let's say, Sunday lunchtime right the way through to Sunday morning. Go and ask for forgiveness for it. Then as soon as you leave the little cubicle, you're out doing it again. What's wrong with this picture? There's no accountability for it. So long as you can go and get forgiven for it, you can be an arsehole 6.5 days a week. Doesn't make sense to me. You know? Anyway, let's see what you got. Oh, let's get the first one to flip. Because the moment you say, well, I believe this, I have faith in that, you get something, well, I don't think that's right. You know, somebody who doesn't you get a faceless wonder on it. Well, you know, and it's going to be an open wound for criticism. You think, no, I have my faith. I'm not going to discuss it with anybody. Oh, well, thank you. I'll try. You got the King of Wands fall out. Lovely. Okay, you got that. You got that. Oh wow. Okay. That's tumbled out a couple of times. Right. This is lovely. On your Emperor, you got the King of Wands. So, I mean, look, red. Yeah. Energy, enthusiasm. When this move, you're going to hit the ground running. You really are. And what you've got here is part of your pampering. You're going to trot out, you know, you might go in there like, if you watch the introduction to Thoroughly Modern Millie, she goes in as this sort of very grey Mary Poppins sort of figure. And she comes out sort of like this, oh, you're a modern. You know, she goes to bed, but she comes out as a jazz baby. You're going to come out like the Queen of Wands, and King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Nice. So this, I'm not surprised to see this. 5 of the moon. Yeah, I can see that, and you're just waiting for that starting pistol to go off, aren't you? Yeah, you can see it's that close. I mean, when I was going, you're that close to it. On top of your 5 of Swords, you've got the 3 of Swords. And that's anything from just mild disappointment to, oh my God, I love him, I can't. You know, I'm going to get a clarifier on that, because this is obviously the problem. You're hoping for the best but fearing the worst, aren't you? You're fearing the worst. Hoping for the best but fearing the worst. That's what's... it's tinged with it's tinged with negativity, isn't it? Because you're so used to things going wrong. Yeah? Ooh. Because I mean, what you've got here, you've got the 5 of Swords, pitched battle, 3 of Swords, disappointment. Put them together, 8 of Swords, inner critic. You've actually trained your brain to expect. Okay, cool. Because, well, that has been a problem, because you just said that, because actually the High Priestess has come in, just as you said that, you got the High Priestess, so you knew you had to get rid of the fears, yeah? That's right there. And that was the issue. You got into just being ready to be hit with the worst, you know? Well, how much worse can this get? Oh, here it is. Thank you. Thanks for hand delivering that one. But you've High Priestessed that out. You knew you had to clear it already. You've done that work already, haven't you? Yeah, you've got the you done the Hermit and the High Priestess. You've gone with it because you saw this coming, and actually you knew you had to leave that thinking behind in this apartment. So when you close that door, a lot of thinking, a lot of habitual thinking goes with it, doesn't it? Off you trot. Yeah. It's yeah. Plans for moving on 2 1. Oh look. Oh. Ah. This is beautiful. Okay. Do you know about the Tower card? The Tower card is like being prevented from doing something, or being stuff coming down. And obviously when a building comes down, there's lots of dust and debris up in the air. I better cover this up. That's card number 16. Card number 17 is the Star for Aquarius. And she's washing all that crap off because she survived the Tower coming down. And this is a reset. Yeah, I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair. And instead of being a passenger or a bit part in someone else's movie, she's now going to be starring her own movie. She's moving on. And camera's on her now. I'm in control. Which you've got very much here. The Emperor, the King of Wands. And this is what you're coming into. This move, 2 of Wands. That's what you're coming into. But so this is in the Major Arcana. That's card number 17. It's the reset before you get to the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and then the World. So this is almost like coming around the final bend of the racetrack, and having a little spritz, having a little pamper before you run that last bit, and then go and win the gold medal and get presented by the Duchess of Doodah. You know, you can get your medal. Yeah. So, so that's they level before the photos. So that's like the reset before the final stretch. But the full card, that's a total reset. So this reset, it's like the whole reset. To have those two cards together like that, this is a big. And if you've done the work ahead of time, which you've done with the Hermit here, and the High Priestess, and you've flicked off that, and you've flicked off that, you've done a lot. You've done a lot. You've done, but you instinctively knew to get that out of the way, so you didn't take that crap with you. You park it there with the elder dress. The new you is ready to move. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. And look, 10 of Wands. You put that crap down. that you don't move that crap. That stays in the elder dress. And then hot on the heels of that, the Ace of Wands. So you go from the 10th to the Ace. That is a brand new energetic start, which you got with the King of Wands. You see, he's carrying his wand, his energy somewhere new, reset. It's all about taking your energy somewhere else. This is lovely. This is really lovely. Well done, you. So, this butterfly card, this transformation, you've got the Five of Swords again, which you had in that. It has been a struggle. It's almost like you were into that cocoon for your transformation, and somebody glued it closed, and you couldn't get out. somebody sabotaged your transformation, it feels like. And it was a bit fuggy when you came out. You were a bit discombobulated. Cool. But you got the Strength card. The Strength card. That's the card for Leo. Strength. Okay. Now, she's got a white frock on. This is like a party trick, you know. Ta-da! I could put my hand in the lion's mouth. Watch me. Pop. Well, that's like a Kodak moment. What you don't see before, well, first of all, what you don't see is all the red and the pink dresses that when it bit her in the practice, you know, she didn't get it right. So all those rehearsals, she got, you know, this is the production, not the rehearsal. So she's got a white frock on, but you know, the pink frocks where she didn't quite get it right. This is doing the right thing at the right time. Now, the reason she can put her hand in the lion's mouth, it's not how do you put the hand in the lion's mouth, it's when you put the hand in the lion's mouth. But when it's not hungry. So how do you make the lion not hungry? Well, you feed it first. so it's not going to bite your hand off. So what people don't see is her giving the lion a big load of food to make it docile. So she can. So it's a bit of a. But this is what you've done here. You create your own opportunities. It might look like magic to the casual observer, but you've done a lot of stuff in the preamble to this to create your own opportunity. Yeah. So you can show that strength to the world. I can put my hand in the light. Oh God! Right. So you think, well, it's part of a process. It's not a one-off thingy. You know, if you want to look at it like that, yeah, yes, I am a genius then. Do you know what I mean? If you're going to be that easily wowed, then okay. Yeah, double my pay then. Cool. But it's understanding the process. And that's what you've done here. Because your High Priestess came out and told you, you're moving soon, clear the decks. And you've done it. So good on you. Great stuff. And all that stuff here about the tap. King of Pentacles, you're going to come out, you bang on top. It's lovely. Oh, I mean, we've got to do say King of Pentacles there. Abundance. Lovely. Now, this Ace of Cups, what we've got here, Page of Cups. Not everything maybe as it seems. So what I'm saying is, what I'm going to say is, this is about your pampering and getting back into the dating scene. Yeah? Dating might have changed since you last did it. It's definitely changed since I last went out the front door. In your party frock. Oh yeah, you might find it a bit more competitive. I think women have got a bit more masculine in their not in their approach. I don't say violent, but violent is like extreme dating. I saw it first. You know, women have got a bit more aggressive in their dating, from what I can gather. It's almost like they're beating men into submission, but and it's almost the men that get dated by the women now. It's a bit of a flip, isn't it? I hope I'm not being too vulgar in saying this, but it's like thunder pussy. You know what I mean? That seems to be, when you look at music videos and stuff like that, everyone wants to be this thunder pussy. And the femininity is gone, isn't it? Because everyone wants to be a strong woman. Not a... And that's the whole thing about the Queen of Wands here. If you prefer being a feminine lady, use those guiles. Don't lose that. Don't. Just know where. Are you comfortable competing in the current competition? Because you don't have to. Because I mean, it seems that everybody has to be a shop window. On everybody's Facebook thing, there's at least one picture of them in their swimsuit, isn't there? There you go. That's what I was. You know, it's full tit and minge, isn't it? A lot of the place, and people think, oh, they've done it, so I can do it. So now everyone's clothes are falling off all over the place. Well, if you want to keep yours on, keep yours on. There's no criticism of the people who want to lose them, but if that's your choice, this is your choice, and you've made a lot of good choices so far. You've made perfect choices so far. So you just find the right forum that you attract people who would prefer to meet you with your clothes on. Don't be a slave to fashion, because there is no fashion anymore. It's all about personal styling, personal choice. So don't let your personal choice be sabotaged by the need for a bit of an MOT. Just you know, on the physical. Yeah, because it seems a bit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what it be. Don't ever change. Don't change that. Well, oh, magician. You've got it all. You've got everything you need. Think about the magician. He's got a cup, a pentacle, a sword, and a wand. He's got all the elements. Yeah? Now, what's happened is if you've been in dry dock a bit, and you've had your confidence knocked, and you've been told you're not good enough, or your just confidence is a bit off. I mean, what you do now, you've got a big table there. If you imagine these are the ingredients to a cake, you know, all the elements there. You can think, oh God, what have I forgotten? Have I got the raisins? Have I got the flour? Have I got the sugar? Cherries? And so your head can be in the grocery store thinking, what have I forgotten? No, you must work with the confidence that you have everything you need. You've got a full larder here. You're prepared for this. Because if you start making that cake and your head is in the grocery store thinking, you're not going to make a very good cake because you're not focusing on the cake. You've got to have your body and your head going in the same direction then. They have to go together. So get your head out of the grocery store, put it in the kitchen, focus it, and actually use what you've got, not think, what have I missed off the list? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So any feeling of lack that you have, or I'm missing something, no, you're not. You've got everything you need. And that works for making cakes, and it works for going out dating too. Yeah. I hope that's all right. You've got Wheel of Fortune here. Bam. And it's on your Four of Swords. It's time for you to feel comfortable with yourself. And maybe just a little bit, if you've been tucked away a little, maybe just a little bit of healthy, not a whole competition, but just get, oh, well, my tits aren't that saggy. My arse is perchier than that. And actually, with a bit of a heel on my legs, and lovely legs I have. Yeah. You think, oh, I've been in a dressing gown too long, haven't I? Shit. It's Queen of Cups, Jessica Rabbit. Queen of Wands, Jessica Rabbit. I'm gonna go and work my shapes. That's lovely, you know. And then, yeah. So how much have you got squeezed out for their toys, for their clothes, for their you know? It's almost like, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. How much? He's almost sleeping on that much of the edge of the bed, isn't it? But well done you, because that's what a good mother, not a good mother, but that's what a mother would want to give their kids, isn't it? Yeah, perfect. That's it. Wheel of Fortune time, 4 of Swords. That's the chill out. That's the comfort. That's just like, oh, you know. It's time for you to almost go on from a holiday from your skin, but then come back into it. Go, yeah, not bad. This skin's not a bad skin to be in. This meat sack. You know? So it's almost like take a step outside yourself. Look at yourself from a different angle and go. See, I'm proud of me. I've taken, with what I've had to go through, with the resources that I've had and the decisions I've had to make and the worries that I've done a bloody good job, actually. On top of that, I raised 2 great kids. You know? And they still haven't got me there yet. Yeah. And here I am. I'm just about to upgrade to be Jessica Rabbit. Judgment. Yeah. Time. Judgment and Wheel of Fortune. This thing. Oh. You got the Queen of Cups. That's, you know, she's sort of taking good care of her heart there. You know. She's got the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. Now that is either 2 parts. It's like the alchemical wedding. It's 2 parts of you coming together, so you move forwards as within yourself, or you know those adverts for honeymoons where they've got the drinking champagne, and it always looks very uncomfortable to me. You can't get a good glug on it, can you? But it's almost like that's like the, you know, it's the love card, and you. You've had the 10 of Cups, you've had the Ace of Cups, you've got the 2 of Cups on the Queen of Cups. If you will invite me to the wedding, just let me know. I'll hop over the pond with a big hat. I love a good wedding. Oh, look, 4 of Wands, that's the wedding. At least it's going to be, you know, if you imagine a stool with 3 legs, it's like a milking stool, so you can, you know, if the cow moves, you can wiggle wobble. Yeah. Thank you. 3 legs on something, it's still a bit wobbly. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, you can put a table. You know, that's when you put something on there because it's sturdy, and then you start building on top of it. So in the background, you've got this little castle type. So it's stability, safety, security, and on top of that, it comes this like a sanity of like, oh, I don't have to worry about that anymore because it's 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Z plus 2, yeah. That's gone because you had that 8 of Swords is gone. You've already had that 8 of Swords. That's gone. The World card. That's how you're gonna come out of this. Beautiful. Oh, Queen of Wands again. Jessica Rabbit. What I'm gonna do here is just get you Thank you for letting me play in your energy. This is a lovely, lovely, lovely energy. What I'm going to do is, if you will just, I think you should choose this one. Now, what this is, especially because you've had the Capricorn card or the Devil card or the Temptation card there. These are the cards for all the demons. Now, what the demons want you to do, they want to keep you stuck in this cycle so you don't elevate. So what they're going to do is put somebody on the door to keep you in here. And we need to know which demon is on the door trying to keep you in. So I think demons don't crawl out from behind the curtains going, they manifest in other human beings. So if you've all of a sudden got a good friend giving you shit advice, you'll probably realise it's a demon sort of in that person. And if you notice anybody behaving rather peculiarly, just stay away from that person until you're out over the finishing line. It doesn't mean stay away from them forever, but get your project, as in don't tell anybody your plans, announce them as the achievement on the other side of it. There's something that you've ticked off. Because if you announce it as a plan going, people can sabotage it. Yeah? Okay. So we've got to get past the demon. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Because we just had the Seven of Swords there, so you might need to move in silence. Can I just ask you, how many people, when you move, how many people are you going to drop off your address book? How many people are you culling? Yeah, there you go. Because what you had here, you had the Seven of Swords card, move in silence. that was with the next one out, and I stopped there with the Queen of Wands. That was that one. I thought that, stop with that. So, I was saying something earlier on about the main reading. You can't untell people stuff. Yeah? So, I'm HIV positive. I've been since the year 2000. There are some people who I wish I hadn't told. But it's just, and you can't untell people. And I know that they gossiped about it and tried to do me down about it. I'm not even going to invite anyone. Why did I get that? It's like a scorched earth policy, isn't it? Yeah. It's like you can't untell people. This is what I was thinking, you can't untell people. So once you give them a new address, you would have to move again to get rid of them again. Because I can feel stuff. But thank you. You know that, I mean, anything done here is in strictest of confidence. We know what we've said, and you know what, but there's not much on here to track this. Yeah. But you can learn your lessons now, can't you? And start again. Yeah. Oh, no. Well, there was I'm going to give you two demons, okay? Because I've just seen the one, and it slipped back in, and it was one of the, possibly the most important card that you've had on here. It's a demon called Gaap, G-A-A-P. And this, I'm going to cover up. This star card here about you doing your reset and sloughing off the past. That's the star card. Now, Gaap is the demon against the star card. Yeah? It's funny how that just flipped there. So if you go to eclecticwitchcraft.com or blackwitchcoven.com or something, Black Witch Coven or something like that, or any other thing like that, or you can just don't just watch YouTube videos on it. It needs reading from websites rather than YouTube videos because they're not very good. It's better to read. There's more in text about them. Yeah, but I'll do you another one. It's just that didn't fall out, but it was there and it flipped within the thing, and I righted it, and I thought, oh God, no, because that's one of your most important cards on this thing here. And we are in the age of Aquarius now, and that's the card for Aquarius. So I don't know if you've got Aquarius Moon or Aquarius North Node or something like that, but Aquarius is big here. And look at what you're doing. And Aquarius are well known for detaching, disassociation from it, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're detaching from now into there. So yeah, Gaap, G-A-A-P. So if you look up the behaviour and the characteristics of that demon, and how, if you recognise that behaviour, those characteristics in, you think, that's not you. Or even a complete stranger, you think, oh, not today, Satan, not engaging with that. Yeah, and that's how you deal with the demons. So let's get one. I hope this helps, because it's the weirdest thing, it happens. And if you look at the last 2 Sagittarius readings that I've done, we had Lucifer, because Sagittarians are getting the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and some love, everything. And 2 nights running, we had Lucifer sitting on the exit. And you know something good is coming if they're going to send Lucifer out to stop it. That's the big gun. You're getting the #1 demon out on your exit. So it's whatever's coming in for Sagittarius has to be fucking good. Otherwise they wouldn't waste it, Mea culpa, my ultima culpa. Don't let me down. I'm a good girl, are you? So what I'm going to do is would you like to choose your demon card? If you choose a number between 1 and 77 now, we'll go through and we'll get whichever number that is, between 1 and 77. Choose a number. Or, I'll tell you what will probably be easier, otherwise I'm going to be like, I'm going to keep shuffling until you say stop, and we'll take, and tell me if you want the top one or the bottom one, okay? So first of all, okay, we'll go with 22 then, okay? I'll go with 22 from now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Ooh. I can see where this is coming from. Do you remember the card that fell out at the beginning, the gnome going fishing, the Hierophant, about your faith? Well, this is the demon who challenges your faith, yeah? Or the Hierophant, Orias. So he must be quite a big deal if he's the one who's trying to upset people, diminish people's faith. So basically, you've got somebody trying to knock your faith and somebody trying to knock your transformation there. Yeah? And that makes perfect sense here, doesn't it? Yeah. Because that would be what would floor you and put and sink the beauty of this whole move that you have constructed, both physically and mentally. Yeah. That would that would sink the boat, wouldn't it? If your faith went, yeah. So we've got the right demons out. So if you look at the characteristics of those, and anybody displaying those, you just put the phone down. It's not no, it's not now, until you get over the finishing line. Yeah. I hope that's okay. I've really enjoyed that. I'm going to say thank you very much for letting me in your energy. Yeah, exactly. What I'm going to do is just so you can know, I'm just going to go and change so we're out of that energy. Any of your energetic content here is now shifted on, so it's all closed down. And thank you very much, because that was a real adventure for me. So I am on Instagram. I don't know what it is. I think I've got about 3 because I kept losing the password. What am I on? If I look on here, I'll probably get cut off, won't I? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I mean, I love doing this because it's almost like if someone's wearing a woolen jumper and there's a bit of a snag in it. I love getting that. I'm like pulling, and ended up with a big ball of wool. And the other person ends up with a little bra because I've pulled that much out. I love exploring because I believe in the energies. I believe in the synchronicities and stuff like that. And we've had a couple of good synchronicities in here, and about the way you've been talking, and I pulled the card, or I've been pulled the card, and you literally. There's been a good energy share between us, and that makes me very happy. So you made an old man very happy. And also, what's nice is I need to thank you because the last Pisces that I really had anything to do with actually shared your birthday, and it was a bit sour. So actually, you've helped transmogrify my Pisces. So when I do readings now, I can start going, oh, Pisces. See, you've done me a big favour for this. So thank you. Because I needed to happen. I needed that to happen. So, well, if there's a wedding, my pleasure. Keep in touch. And what I might start doing, I've got to keep my Saggies happy. Oh, well, hug. I've got to keep my Saggies happy. I might cut down on the time of that, but I do want to get around the zodiac a bit more. Do other, because it's more a stretch to get to know the other signs and stuff, and especially the decans. Oh, you don't forget your decan. The band. The band is your constellation, and I hope the mood goes well. If there's a wedding. Well, yeah, it's all there to rewatch. So, oh my goodness, we've been on. God, I've done another. See, once I start, I'm just like, yeah. So, I think Jaden was in it. So, if that's okay, I don't want to say break a leg type thing. Fingers crossed. I hope it all goes well, and carry on being the world's best mum, won't you? Yeah. Big kiss to you. Then thank you. So, is Jaden? Is Jaden still around? Aries, you know? Is anybody else around? I go live every day because my phone, I keep getting problems. I've got two phones that keep getting hacked. I keep having to switch the numbers around and what have you. And if you record it, you've got to store it on your phone, and then it takes it can take 15 minutes, it can take 3 hours to upload it. So I prefer to go live, so it doesn't even sit on my phone, it goes straight onto YouTube. So I don't have to worry about having space on my phone or anything like that. So I do it every day. So if you subscribe and then hit the bell and turn it into a white bell, you'll get a message every time something goes up. But welcome to the club. Oh, thank you very much. That's really kind of you. Thank you. And you know, if you need a card flipped, drop me a thing and see what we can do. But that feels good. It feels we've sort of hit the nail on the head a few times there. But you know yourself, you've got everything up to. It's almost like you're going on a flight. You're not quite at the airport yet. It's like you're doing your pre-holiday check or your pre-vacation checks, aren't you? Like you're turning this off and that off and making sure that that door's locked and the windows are things. And so the cab's going to be here in 10 minutes. And you're doing that, emptying the bins, and you're doing that bit before you're not at the airport. Just my dimple. I've been criticised for laughing too much, and I go, well, hey, don't watch that. There were a lot of times when I didn't laugh. I couldn't laugh because of the shit that was going on, but I refused to stop. So yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, you're not. I say you're not quite at the airport yet, but it's almost like you know what your seat number is. You know the name of the pilot and what he's had for lunch. Even you're that organised with this. You know your gate. You know all this stuff. But is it you're just making sure your windows are locked and the fridge is empty and the bin you're taking the bin out, stuff, the garbage out before you get in the taxi to go to the. It's that close, isn't it? So good for you. Job well done. Especially with 2 in tow, you know. So, and again, to take care of you, as it were. So, and is there anybody else? Otherwise, I'll bring this to a close and get on with some emails. I've got to get done. Anybody? I'll just leave it open for a minute or two whilst I clear these cards up, but if there's nobody else, I'll say good night. Thank you. Those two. Oh, cool. I look forward to see you tomorrow. It's 3:30 in the morning here, but I've got chronic fatigue, so I don't have days and nights. I just have eyes open and eyes closed. So I was exhausted earlier on. I've had a lot of snoozes today. Well, that was a happy accident then. The thing with chronic fatigue syndrome is my longest sleep is 37 hours, and I had to go for a chest X-ray because of this cough thing. And I came back and I thought I better sit down on my bed, or I'll just do something. I fell asleep for about another 2 hours after I came back. It's like the energy tap. I can't really do a schedule because I don't know if I'm going to go like that or not. For example, twice recently, I got on a train to go about 4 stops down from where I live to Orpington. I woke up on the coast. And they were here. I was like, oh, I woke up in St Leonard's. Luckily, I've got a doctor's letter saying I've got chronic fatigue syndrome, so they don't charge me for that. And then the return journey, it's just a waste of time. And obviously I haven't got a bucket and spade in my bag, so I'm not trying to go for a weekend or anything. Another one, I only meant to go to Clapham Junction. I woke up in Southampton. Again at the end. I might write a song called End of the Line. I don't know. But I get weird. A, you've missed what you're supposed to be doing because you missed your stop. B, you're too late, and you got to go all the way back again. Nobody's going to hang around for you. So yeah, I'm pissing an awful lot of people off. It's interesting. I get to see a lot of stations that I never thought I would go to. Sagittarius will travel by accident. So going back to that, I don't know about timings. I never know about timings. It's fluid anyway, as they say. So, because the moment I start making time plans, they say, how do you make God smile. Or how do you make God laugh? Or tell him your plan. Okay, so if that's the end of the magic tonight. But no, that's been lovely. And also, I'd say thank you for the bounce backs, because it's always good to know that on the right track, you know, without giving too much away. So, and hopefully you come away from this knowing that we've had to look at the energies. There's nothing particularly. You've done the hard work, so this would be more of a confirmatory thing and an encouragement thing, a pat on the back, really. You know, we can explore. If you're comfortable with me doing this, we can explore more in a different direction next time. But it's nice to have that feedback about this is yeah. Because some of these cards you can go one of 2 or 3 different ways on them. So thank you very much for the poll. Well, what I'll do, and what I must do, is I'll go on Instagram after here, and I'll put it in the description boxy thing about the thing. So you don't need to go running around. I'll find it, because one of them is still working, because I know I'm getting loads of messages about it. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. Actually, what I did, I'll put all those on. Actually, I must do. Silly not to, isn't it? I'm on Instagram. I'm thinking about doing TikTok, but I haven't got around to doing that yet. Okay, so I'll do that, so you don't have to go fishing around for it. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you, because that's reminded me of doing that. Oh, I've got to get organised. I'll just keep thinking, yeah. But right, I'm going to bring this to a close. But thank you, because I always get something from the readings that I'm doing too, and you've helped me with a few bits, reminded me of bits and pieces. So listen, keep safe and well, won't you? Take good care. And okay, well, I'll do that now. I'll just go and point Percy at the porcelain, because I need to go to the loo, and I'll do it now. But thank you for that prompt. Okay, take good care.